4 home runs on the year. That pitch is high, 2-2 in the count. As Price will look, she will deliver, and swinging through on that one is Carter for the strikeout. Now up to the plate, the very hard-hitting Isabella Billings, number 1 batting average in the division, and first pitch is a swinging strike, 0-1 in the count.
Yeah, Bell had quite the day yesterday, a multi-homer game in Game 1.
She is tied for second in the league with 7 home runs. She is also third with 11 doubles, second in RBIs at 43, so she's looking at some early season MVP looks. As she has knocked this one back, and it is caught just before the wall. Guy will advance though, and she will be in for the for the advanced base. So she does at least move Ray Guy up now with 2 outs.
And on that slide, she took out the shortstop as well. She was a little slow getting up.
Lily Townsend now up to the plate. Townsend hitting .333. She has 15 RBIs and would probably look to capitalize on some more. Runner on second, that's Guy. The first pitch, and this is going to be dropped into the outfield. Guy is wheeling around, and here she comes. We will have a tie game with some great hitting by Townsend. Drives in Guy, but to make it 1-1.
And the game tied now at 1-1. And I want to welcome back in everybody on the streams. Now we've got WJLX on YouTube as well as Facebook, and the Bevill State Softball Facebook page, all streaming there. And we're tied 1-1 here in the bottom of the first.
Nice job by Abby there. One sister driving in the other.
Yeah, absolutely. Love to see it, as Abby has also been scorching this year. And Townsend, she will take the first pitch, and it's 1-0 in the count.
We've got a runner on first. 2 outs.
Next pitch. And that's in for a strike, is what he'll call it, regardless if we don't agree with it or not. 1-1 in the count. And here it comes. Down low and taking off is Billings, and guess what? She is wheeling in. Abby will with a stolen base. That adds to her count with a nice 8 on the year now. Meep. We knew it was coming.
Yeah.
2-1 pitch. Swinging through that one is Townsend, so 2-2 in the count.
Just missed that one.
I really need to check and see how the Bears are overall team-wise in the division. Stolen bases, I think it's got to be up there at the top. 2-2, and that would have taken somebody's head off around here if it wasn't for the net, thankfully.
Yeah, the Bears are a very well-rounded team, and a lot of that deep outfield group, you know, the ones that aren't playing can pinch run. So a lot of stolen bases from people that may not even be starting.
Well, we've just had 2 fouls backwards, and we're staying at the count at 2-2 as the battle continues at the plate for Townsend. And that's been a hallmark of Chris Harris' teams over the years. He's always had speedsters, but he's had some of those that can nail some homers. So, well, and that one's sent straight up. Underneath it is first base, and will make the catch for the 3rd out, but not before the Bears score with a RBI. It is 1-1. We'll be back after a 30-second break.
Collinsburg Funeral Home in Jasper has been serving the people of this area for many years. Professional, dignified services.
I fixed it to where it's 1-1.
Call Collinsburg and ask about prearranged services. The number 384-5571. 384-5571. You can depend on the staff at Collinsburg Funeral Home when you really need them. Located on Oak Hill Road in Jasper.
Welcome back, everybody, to WJLX Sports as 101 presents Bevill State softball. Bears tied it up last inning. It's now 1-1. And guys, a lot of good base hitting and running here, and the last inning helped relieve that. Let's see if it'll continue on.
Let's see if the Bears can get a 3-up, 3-down inning here.
Of course, Lane in the circle for the Bears.
Because it was an unearned run that scored, right?
It was.
Yes, it was. Oh. We are once again Brian Hale along with James Phillips, Brooks Foy also joining us in. Our producer and engineer back in the WJLX studios is James McCauley. And by the way, I think James is joining the boss and a little gig coming up here. Is that tonight?
Yeah, that'll be tonight at Pie Factory from 8 till midnight. Smashley will be playing outside on the patio.
The pitch in there from Lane was a ball, 1-0. And you know something, if you're outside this tonight, it's probably going to feel real good.
Oh, yeah, I think tonight will be really nice, comfortable to check out a rock show and eat a little pizza at Pie Factory.
All right, man, I'm telling you what. Now, I'm going to tell you, a trip to Pie Factory to me is always a happy thing. I always love it. 2-0 in the count as Boomer's going to come out and have a little word with Lane.
It's definitely not like her to go down 2-0 in a count very often.
Yeah, we know Lane's a strike thrower, but especially here with the bottom of the order up, want to be aggressive. And there we go.
That's it. And a good job by Boomer there. Boomer may have seen something in her little motion or something like that she may have overlooked and just said, hey, watch this. Good job by catcher. And that's hit straight up. But it's going to be recorded for the first out, and a really good job. Is that AG back out?
That is. Her first games were yesterday coming back.
Wonderful. So our other sister duo is now reunited. Anna Grace Guy, Carbon Hill's very own, is back out in right field. We're looking forward to seeing AG and talking to her this year. It's always a joy. And that one is going to be delivered and unfortunately will fall out to center field.
Couldn't handle it. It goes all the way to the fence.
A very toughly hit ball, as with one out here.
And she gets in scoring position at second base. Great job, though, by the center fielder to get it in quickly to stop her at second because she was moving.
Yeah, she had some wheels on her. As my papers are all stuck together, Lane's going to deliver the next pitch. Bunt is going to be no good for a foul. 0-1 the count. And here we go. Looking on the lineup. This is Blakely Campbell, as she's in the lineup. Lane looks and delivers the 0-1. This is going to be sent straight on back. 0-2 in the count.
Good job on Lane to start pounding the zone again. That mountain visit from Boomer seemed to settle her down.
Yeah, Brooks, great point. Really key on that. And that's going to be sent outside, so we're 1-2 in the count. Yeah, I've noticed just almost flawless pitching ever since then. She's really locked in.
Good veteran move by Boomer there. She's very wise, as she should be, named after Athena, the Greek goddess of wisdom, as she likes for me to mention.
That's a nod. That's a nod. I hope she heard it. Here we go. 1-2 in the count. And the delivery, and that's going to be down. They're going to even the count at 2-2. So a runner on second base, 3-2 in the count. And here comes Lane, the delivery. That's going to be sent out into the outfield. It's back. It's back. It's going to bounce off the wall. A relay from left field, and another run will score. The Lexi Key is the run that was scored. It is now 2-1 in favor of the Saints. One out here, and we still have a runner that will check in on second base. And now up to the plate, Chloe Yates for Lurlenn B. Wallace. Here's the first pitch. That's going to be very high. 1-0 in the count.
She's moving at second base, though. She's with 2 outs. Or it's just 1 out, right?
It is one out.
Just 1 out.
That is correct.
I can't tell.
1-0 in the count. The pitch. That one's in for a strike, so Lane comes back 1-1. Yates. Ready, and the delivery, that is sent over, and it will fall into the outfield. A good throw by AG. It's not in time, but she's going to be out. Will Yates, as she tries to advance to second, another run will score, and it will be 3-1. So now up to the plate. I cannot see this number because her ponytail's blocking me.
I believe it's number 17, Chloe Ragsdale.
Okay, Chloe Ragsdale, thank you. So the first pitch in. 1 in the count. Lane looks and delivers. This is going to be hit over into foul territory. Will be 1-1 in the count.
Ragsdale, the team leader in home runs, so need to be careful with her.
Don't have the statistics on Ragsdale, but I know she's a walloper. You can tell in her stance that she's capable of delivering a ball out into the outfield. No problem. A lot of power in it.
They held her down pretty good yesterday. It hits middle a lot, so we had to squeeze the middle infield a good bit.
Here's the 2-1 count, and that's going to be sent over into foul territory, 2-2. The 2 outs here, and we've got a runner. Excuse me, no runners on base. And here comes the 2-2. That's going to be down for 3-2. We've got a full count here. No one on base and 2 outs.
That's that changeup for Lane, one of her better pitches. Looks like she doesn't quite have the feel for it so far.
Here comes the full count pitch. Gonna hold up, and it's gonna be a walk. So runner on first base with 2 outs. Coastal holds a 3-1 lead here in the top of the second. So Lane back in the circle, delivers. That's going to be sent over to third and recorded for the final out. Not before Lurlenn Wallace scores 2 runs. It's now 3-1. We're going to take a 1-minute break, and we will be back with more Bevill State softball.
In a moment, everything can change. Whether it's a motor vehicle accident, a serious injury on the job, or an unthinkable loss of a loved one, you need someone who stands up for you. At Sapp Law Firm, we fight for the justice and compensation you deserve. Our team has the experience, compassion, and commitment to guide you every step of the way. Because when life hits hard, Sapp Law Firm is here to help you get back up. Call today at 205-221-2929 or 205-282-4467.
No representation is made that the quality of legal services to be performed is greater than the quality of legal services performed by other lawyers.
Hyundai, with America's best warranty, and Honda, voted most trusted automotive brand, can be found at Honda and Hyundai of Jasper. Take the short drive to big savings on 2 of the top-selling automotive brands, conveniently located side by side in Jasper. Find great selection, low pressure, low pricing, and a buying experience that can't be beat. Deal directly with the decision makers at Honda and Hyundai of Jasper, where you have the opportunity to compare 2 great brands side by side. Visit us at HondaofJasper.com or HyundaiofJasper.com and then make the short ride to big savings.
WJLX is streaming live and worldwide at WJLX1015.com. You can also take us anywhere you go with the WJLX app for your smartphone, available now in the App Store and on Google Play. Simply search WJLX 101.5 and download it today. Live, local, in the community, and now worldwide. We are Jasper's WJLX 101.5.
Well, welcome back, everybody, as we have them coming up to the plate, the original member of the bomb squad, Boomer Hughley, up to the plate as the Bears trail right now 3-1 to Lurlenn Wallace. Bottom of the second inning, and Boomer can get it started here. She did it last week here at home. After a very long scoreless game, Boomer nailed a solo shot to get the scoring started. And there's the second one. Boy, if that would connected, she probably would have sent that one out. 0-2 in the count.
Yeah, she was swinging for that one, wasn't she?
Yeah, that would have decapitated that ball. 0-2 in the count, and for a ball 1-2. Boomer comes up to the plate, having recorded 4 home runs on the year. She's held up on that one, and it's 2-2 in the count. Boomer's also hitting .463. So those of you are keeping, that's number 2 in the division. And she has knocked that one straight down the line. And the good thing it didn't go over a couple of inches, or else that would have hit Chris Harris in the kneecap.
It was moving. She hit it hard, and Chris hitting as fast as he used to be.
Now, I wouldn't want to get hit by a ball being hit by Boomer. That would hurt. Well, here's another 2-2. Held up on that one, so that give us the count of 3-2, full count.
A great at-bat right here by Boomer. Work it full.
Look, and the delivery. Boomer swings through that one for the third strike. So strikeout recorded. Maddie Fillers will now be up to the plate. Maddie comes in it with a .433 average. That's number 5 in the division. She's also slammed 3 home runs. And I believe Brooks, our game last week, she slammed 1.
She did. She also had one yesterday, the only home run of game 2.
Here's a good time for another one. The 1-0. That one's going to be down in the dirt, 1-1 in the count.
It's always good when, as you're talking about those stats there, you're saying top 5 in the division, and she's batting 7th in the lineup.
Absolutely. That's what's phenomenal about it. That one's in for a strike, so 2-1.
Well, and it's probably because 3 or 4 of her teammates are the people ahead of her.
Yeah. Stolen bases, batting average, pretty good stats to have a lot of leaders in.
Next pitch, and that one's going to be high. 3-1 in the count. Maddie's also will most likely be seeing her. Brooks will probably see her in game 2, I would imagine.
Yeah, her and Abby both threw.
Oh, held up
there
on that one, so it's full count, 3-2.
Maddie and Abby both threw both games yesterday. So, well, it'll be interesting to see with Lane pitching today, game 1, to see who gets that second start.
Next pitch, and there will walk now, will Maddie. So, got a runner on first.
Maddie trying to take out.
I was going to say, did she just hit the girl on deck circle?
Almost. Coach Roger in the danger zone over coaching first base.
I don't know what AG did, but jeez. Remind me not to make her mad. Now heading up to the plate, this is Ansley Hayes. 0-1 in the count. The pitch and the swinging, and that will be a strike. So 0-2 in the count now. Price looks. There's 0-2. That's going to be another strikeout.
On 3 pitches.
Well, welcome back, AG. As Carbon Hill's very own Anna Grace Guy up to the plate. AG coming back from the injury. She's going to start this off with a swing bunt, a hit. That will go foul, so 0-1 in the count.
AG, with their first 2 starts since getting hurt yesterday at LBW, went 0 for 2 in the first game, 2 for 2 in the second game. So maybe she just needed 1 game to get back in the groove.
Here's the 0-1 pitch to her, and she'll send that one off the pitcher.
She
relay
it out.
Not going to be in time, so AG gets on base, and now we got a runner on first and a runner on second.
Good hustle that time.
And AG, boy, she is she's on the hot path. She had the hot foot there, be able to beat out that throw.
Yeah, the Guy sisters we both know can run really well. See if Rayleigh can be a run producer here out of the leadoff spot.
Well, from one Guy sister to the other, he's Ray Guy. And this would be great if we could either score or maybe load the bases as Price pitches, and it's in for a strike. You good. 0-1 in the count. Coastal leads the game 3-1, having scored 2 runs last inning after we were tied at 1. Price looks, and she delivers. That's going to be in, and they're going to say that was a ball, so 2-1 in the count. There's the delivery, and Ray's going to send this one straight on back for another foul. The battle continues. Ray's back in the box. Price with the 1-2 pitch. That's sent out there, and that's going to go into the outfield. Coming in is Fillers, and that scores a run. So now 3-2 with some great hitting by Ray Guy.
Great job coming up that time. 2 outs, scores a run. That's exactly what the Bears needed.
So up to the plate for the Bears is Sarah Carter, who with a wave of her magic bat can potentially get this into a tie or even a winning situation or a leading situation for the Bears. they're going to let she went up on that one. Go ahead, JJ.
Sarah's got to be one of the leaders in slugging percentage on the team because I know she has been killing the ball this season.
She has 4 home runs on the year and 22 RBIs. Price delivers.
And you can tell she's not wanting to pitch to her in this situation.
1-2 in the count. Falterra will take a couple of practice swings.
We had a timeout for a runner on first to get a shoe tied.
Had to get her dad to tie her shoe for her
Right.
over there at first.
My son's 23, still does it.
Oh, and that one's a swinging strike, but not before the Bears do score a run to narrow this to 3-2. We're going to take a 1-minute break, and we'll be back with Bevill State softball here on WJLX.
Tyler Tree Service Incorporated is your choice for professional tree service.
Can you hear me still?
Licensed, bonded,
Yeah.
and insured, and they offer 24-hour storm
he
service.
said he's turned
tree
us down
trimming,
each time in the
removal,
studio,
and
so
stump grinding.
I don't even have to
Tyler
touch
Tree
that.
Service
Good.
Incorporated, 205-435-3046.
Does your dog's breath smell like it's been eating roadkill behind the old booby trap? February is Canine Dental Awareness Month, and Farmstead Veterinary Medical Center in Jasper says your dog's smile.
Unless you just want it
Dr. Jeremiah
off.
Alexander, Jasper
Unless you want yours off.
Auburn trained veterinarian, and Army
I talked to the
Reserve
producer
knows
back in the
that
studio.
teeth
He's turned
lead
us
to bad
down
health.
during each commercial
Alongside
break.
Dr. J.C. Wise,
Yeah.
another Jasper native with over 20 years of veterinary
Second game, we'll have to
From cleanings
mute
to
it if we go to a
complete
break or
care,
anything.
Farmstead treats your pets like family
Yeah,
because
Macaulay
they
won't
are.
be there in the second
and this
game.
month, every
Okay.
dental
It'll just be
exam
us.
includes
Okay.
a complimentary bag of Oravet
That's how me
dental
and Timmons
chews.
did it that day, too. I didn't
Farmstead
know how y'all
Veterinary
did it.
Medical Center, Highway 195 in Jasper. Call 205-265-3200 and let your dog breathe near you again.
The sound of Walker County on 101.5 is WDXB HD3 Pelham, W286BM Jasper, an iHeart radio station. Listen on the free iHeart Radio app for all your music, radio, and podcasts. Free never sounded so good.
Welcome back, everybody. Bevill State softball here on WJLX. And courtesy of the SAP Law Firm, we've had a pitching change as Abby Billings will now take the circle. She has a 283 RBI, so that's got to be good in the numbers there, considering that's already in. And first batter that she'll be facing up to the plate, and once again, she's over on the other side. There it is. Briley Henderson, who is our Jasper Viking that we were speaking about earlier, hails from Haleyville, but went to Jasper High School. 1-0 in the count. Next pitch. Going to be in 2-0 in the count. Abby will look, and she will deliver. That one's sent over into foul territory, and
It drops foul, but she was hustling to get to it.
AG showing that speed out there that she is so well reliably known for.
Abby started game 2 of the doubleheader at LBW yesterday. Went 5 scoreless, only giving up 4 hits, no walks.
Great tidbit for us there, Brooks.
Maybe a little bit earlier than Coach Harris wanted to take Lane out.
There's a 2-1. Gonna be down, and he will call it a strike, so 2-2 in the count. This is a very interesting strike zone today, I just gotta say. And that's gonna be hit out into the outfield. Will drop for a fair ball, so runner on first. No outs here. Up to the plate now, Brooklyn Barlow as the Jasper Viking. Henderson gets on base. It's 3-2 here as we are in the top of the third inning. Abby looks and delivers. And that's going to send over to shortstop, the relay to second in time. First is not, but it does get the leading out here. One out here and base running on first base. Now up to bat, Maddie Trawick. Abby will look. Fire. Hold up there. Yeah, 1-0 in the count. back in the box. The delivery. Sent straight up, and not going to be anywhere in play. Get us to a 1-2 count. Abby looks, and she fires. That was an interesting drop ball there.
Yeah.
Brooks,
That looked like a wiffle ball.
what would you say with that one?
I'll just say that for the velocity on that one, the lowest it goes down to is 35 on Game Changer, and that was 30.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, now that is sent out straight up, but underneath it, recording the out, I do believe that is Peyton Pike, who's in at second base. So 2 outs here.
Yeah, Peyton taking lane spot as the flex, going to second as Abby's gone to the mound now.
Kenley Ross now up to the plate, Rogers, and that's sent out to the outfield. Pike is underneath it and will record the 3rd out. The first time we had a scoreless half inning. Great job by the Bears defense. We're going to take a 1-minute break. We'll be back with Bevill State softball here on WJLX.
If you're craving great food in a place that feels just right, it's time to head to Jake's on 4th in downtown Jasper. From stacked made-to-order burgers to hearty favorites fresh off the grill, every dish at Jake's is cooked with care and full of flavor. It's comfortable, relaxed, and always welcome. Whether you're meeting friends, enjoying a casual dinner, or just want a laid-back spot with great atmosphere,
James
Jake's on 4th
Macaulay, I'm
delivers
sorry, I
every
should have
time.
said 1
Located
minute.
at
I'm very
1810
sorry.
4th Avenue South of downtown Jasper, Jake's is open
Trying to
Wednesday
give you a
through
little bit
Saturday
more
with
time
lunch from
to
11
not have to
3:30 and dinner 5 to close.
do it
Jake's
quickly.
has great food, an easygoing vibe, and it's a place you'll want to come back to. Jake's on 4th,
Okay.
fine dining done the
Just
Walker
making
County
sure,
way.
man.
In sports, every point counts. And at Alpha Insurance, we know when it comes
Good
to
to
your
have you
budget,
in the box.
every dollar counts. That's why we work to get you the lowest rates and best discounts available. Plus, every Alpha policy comes with personal service from our hometown team. Call Alpha to start saving today. In Jasper, call Alpha agents Luke Knighton or Chad Hayes at 205-754-0406 or stop by 102 19th Street East, Suite 100, Jasper, Alabama.
Welcome back, everybody, to WJLX as we present Bevill State softball here, and also joining us on the Bevill State softball and the WJLX Facebook page. I want to thank our producer and engineer back in the WJLX studios, James Macaulay, doing a fabulous job for us. 3-2, Lurlenn B. Wallace leads, but the leadoff batter for the Bears here in the bottom of the 3rd inning is Abby Billings. And she looking to help her own cause, though that's going to be shot straight up and will be recorded for the 1st out.
Good hustle there by the second baseman to get over.
That was actually Bell. This is actually Abby. Pardon myself. Now Abby can help her own cause.
Oh, Lord. Yeah, I did.
1 out here, and Price delivers. They called for a ball, 1-0 in the count. We had our first scoreless half inning, guys, from the top of this. Good job defensively effort by the Bears. And that one's in for a strike. Gives us our 3-2 lead by Lurlenn Wallace, but the Bears now with their chance to get back at it. Next pitch. That is going to be hit out into the outfield. It will drop.
It dropped right in the hole there.
Abby is going to wheel in for yet another double on the year. Abby coming in was 5th in the division at 9. Well, there's perfect 10 right there, guys.
And now she's in scoring position, and the Bears sure would love to tie this thing right here in this inning.
Well, here's Lily Townsend, and she is in a prime opportunity to really get something going here. 15 RBIs. If she wants to add and make that Sweet 16, guess what? Here's a good opportunity.
Strike on that first pitch.
Here is the 0-1. That is hit out into the outfield. It will be in, though, for the out. 2 outs here. And go back up to the plate Here comes Boomer. And Boomer, she did deliver an absolutely key home run in Game 2 last week against Coastal North. This could be a good time for one. As here's the pitch, and that is going.
She got a hold of it. It's going to drop.
But it's going to drop into left field for the final out. So a scoreless inning there. Lurlenn B. Wallace remains on top of our Bevill Stars 3-2. We'll be back with more Bevill State softball here on WJLX after a 1-minute break.
Jasper Discount Auto Parts, located at 807 Highway 78 in the Parkland Shopping Center. Owner Patrick Succi invites you by. They are your foreign and domestic parts store, and they carry all your auto painting supplies. Open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. and Saturday, 7 to 2. Phone 384-4521. Jasper Discount Auto Parts, Highway 78 in the Parkland Shopping Center.
In a moment, everything can change. Whether it's a motor vehicle accident, a serious injury on the job, or an unthinkable loss of a loved one, you need someone who stands up for you. At Sapp Law Firm, we fight for the justice and compensation you deserve. Our team has the experience, compassion, and commitment to guide you every step of the way. Because when life
Brian
gets
Baker
hard,
said he hates
Sapp
his
Law Firm
voice.
is here to help
He does a
you
great
get back
job on the
Call today
on the spot.
at 205-221-2929 or 205-282-4467.
No representation is made that the quality of legal services to be performed is greater than the quality of legal services performed by other lawyers.
Welcome back, everybody, as we're getting ready to start the top of the fourth inning here in Summerton. Bevill State softball here on WJLX. Brian Hale, along with James Phillips, Brooks Foy, and as we mentioned before, our great engineer back in the WJLX studios, James McCauley, taking us all together and synced today.
When you call him an engineer, I imagine him in a train conductor's outfit or something like that, you know.
Oh, really? I see him wearing a red shirt on Star Trek. So, Abby Billings now back in the circle here once again for the Bears. She's done a stand-up job as she's facing off against Carly Hops since she came in at the beginning of last inning.
Listeners can probably hear the wind. It's whipping a little bit out here right now.
It is quite a bit, but it's very pleasant.
Oh, it feels great.
1-1 in the count. Yeah, this is almost idyllic. I mean, guys, this is almost perfect softball weather.
I've been in some really cold and in some really hot softball weather.
Oh, yeah. Here's the 1-1, and that's sent straight up, and it will clang off the top of the net for the second strike via foul.
That's the thing about living in Alabama. It can change day to day. Earlier in the week,
it can change by the hour almost.
Yeah, really.
I mean, yesterday morning when I got up, there was frost on the windshield.
Yeah, it was 33 degrees yesterday morning, and then it was 70 by the end of the afternoon.
Next pitch, and that's going to be in there for a ball, 2-2.
Our game earlier this week, it felt like dead July summer ball,
Right.
Ugh.
humid.
I'm not looking to that part of the season, I'll tell you, as Abby will wind up the 2-2 pitch.
Got her.
And a great strikeout. Finally not able to say this, a Alpha Knight and Hayes Agency strikeout for Abby. And that's going to set the batter down. One out here.
Back to the top of the lineup for the Saints now.
Abby back in the circle, and she's going to deliver. That's going to head over straight to third. The relay is going to be in time for the second out. Nicely done to keep her head on the shoulders by Sarah Carter. That relay.
Great job by Sarah over there. I've given her the nickname Serenado.
Serenado!
Like Nolan Arenado over at third base. She doesn't know who that is, but
she doesn't have a clue who it is.
She's a diehard softball fan, not much of a Major League Baseball fan, but I've shown her some clips, though. So
Yates now back up in the box. Serenado, I do like that. That's got a good ring to it. If she approves that, I'm going to start calling her that. First pitch to Yates is strike 0-1. Now Abby delivers. 1-1 now in the count.
We're in the top of the fourth. 2 outs. Bevill trails 3-2.
Now the 0-1, this is hit over to second. Pike relays it in time, and that records the third out. So 1, 2, 3. Great job defensively by the Bears. It's still 3-2, but the Bears will be up. We're going to take a 1-minute break, and we'll be back with more Bevill State softball here on WJLX.
Bevill State does more than award certificates and diplomas. At Bevill State, we build futures. We prepare students for high-demand careers, transfer success, and a life of opportunity.
Are you dancing?
This
I mean, she
is where
just sounds like
potential
she's
becomes
lecturing.
purpose, where the future isn't just a matter
Oh,
of
you're talking about
it's
Tana.
Tana, I love Tana to death, but it's like she's...
bscc.edu.
I thought you were
Bevill
dancing over there.
State. Building
It looked like one of
futures.
those Trump dances, you know, like he does.
Carl Cannon, Chevy,
Yeah,
Buick,
you can.
GMC, Cadillac, Corner X, and Jasper.
It-
We're
no,
more
it's
than
not
just a
going
new
over
car
the-
dealer. We're a
Nah,
certified
he's got us
pre-owned
cut
dealer,
off.
The
too.
producer
As a used
back
car
at the
dealer in
studio,
Jasper, we have
he
access
can
to
turn
a
our
wide
slide
variety of
down,
used
so
cars
during the
across
commercials they
area.
can't
As a
hear it.
Buick, Chevy, Cadillac, and GMC
No, you
dealer,
can check
we
your
have the latest
Facebook
models
feed
that
if you
GM
want to be
provides from
sure,
4
but-
amazing brands. Let us show you around our dealership. With so many options, we're sure you'll find what you're
I'm not
looking
dropping
for.
an F-bomb
Browse our
on
inventory
hell, 'cause I
online
don't know
at
for sure.
carlcannon.com. What other dealers can't, Cannon can. Carl Cannon, Corridor X at Industrial Boulevard in Jasper.
Welcome back, everybody. WJLX presents to you Bevill State softball here on WJLX. Well, let's just say it like that.
That was
Maddie
easy for
Fillers,
you to say.
Yeah, Maddie Filler's now up to the plate, and Maddie, I think, wants to crush one right here. She's certainly got the capabilities of doing it. And that's in there for a strike from Price. 1-1 in the count. Maddie coming into the game, 433 batting average. Got 3 home runs that have come pretty soon. And that is knocked straight on back for a foul. 0-2 in the count. Had quite a few scoreless innings after a kind of a hot start offensively by both teams.
Yeah, now we've had 3 straight scoreless half innings.
We're still sitting at 3-2 here as we are in the first at-bat, bottom of the 4th inning. Price for the Saints will deliver. And he's going to send that, and it's still battle.
That's it.
We've been held at 0-2 for about the past 3 pitches now as Maddie continues the ongoing battle. Price looks, fires, Maddie sends it. That's going, and that is going to be tracked down for the first out as that was getting close to Main Street, but
Ball's right in her glove, right at the fence.
Ainsley Haynes
Alabaster, Alabama.
is now going to be coming up to the plate. Hayes coming into the game hitting 308.
How'd she do her first time up? I should have written it down.
The first pitch, that's down.
Ainsley struck out looking in her first at bat.
Thank you, Brooks.
I don't think she'll thank me for bringing that
Right.
up.
Yeah, she probably
Well,
won't.
you can
but
blame it on me. I asked.
Okay.
Bryce looks, delivers the 1-0 count. That's down
it,
in
that's
the
it.
zone. It's 2-0. Bryce looks, the 2-0. And for 3-0 now.
She's up big now, 3-0. 1 out, correct?
That is correct, 1-0. And here comes the 3-0. And Joe walking.
Man, that was a
Will be
close one
Hayes.
too, wasn't it?
That is correct. That was very close. Now coming up to the plate with a prime opportunity. It's AG, better known as Anna Grace Guy. 1 out here. And that one is down and going in for the steal, and it is not in time as Anley Hayes, Mimi, she stole second. AG back in the box. The call was a ball. Next pitch. AG swinging back, sends that one straight on back, so it'll even the count at 1-1. So a prime opportunity for the returning AG to potentially get this game tied. And she's going to lay down a bunt. She's got it. Beautifully. There's going to be called
it rolled foul.
Man, what an absolute killer. Just circled over at the last second. AG's back, 1-2 in the count. Go, Price looks. And she delivers. Now 2-2 in the count. And this is, the Saints are getting a little restless there, guys. They're letting their umpire know that he don't like his calls. It's Price.
Oh, man.
That one almost took off ahead.
That was up and on everybody. And I think it did hit the umpire in his mask.
Ooh. Well, I guess if you want to make a statement.
Yeah. If you don't like the way he's calling it, that's what you do. You go after his head.
Well,
so we may be getting a change here in the circle.
And this would be Ray Guy. We're going to have looks like a pitching change, as Brooks just mentioned, courtesy of the SAP Law Firm, all pitching changes.
I don't know, maybe it looks like she's just talking to her.
Yeah,
I'm not seeing anybody warming up anywhere, so.
He's probably going to talk to her and then point over and say, hey, get somebody warming up.
Well, meanwhile, Ray Guy will step away.
Maybe talking about what to do with a bunt in this situation with a good speed at the plate, 2 runners on.
Well, guys, why don't we take a 30-second break? Oh, never mind. Let's just go ahead and keep it here.
As soon as we said that, they were like,
I knew that's what was going to happen.
We're ready to roll.
So as we mentioned, Ray Guy, great opportunity here with just 1 out, runners on first and second. Ray has been exceptionally hitting the ball well. This is a prime opportunity to see it even further.
Ray's reached twice already today, walked in her first at-bat, and then lined a single up the middle.
The 1-0 pitch.
Oop.
That's hit straight on back. And oh, boy.
Coming back at us there.
Ooh, glad for a net. That would not have been pretty. Nevertheless, 1-1 in the count with 1 out. Runners on first and second here.
It always seems to go towards Tiffany, no matter what side of the table. Or
man, she's got a scorch mark.
I saw her jump just a little bit.
That one is hit away for a foul, so 1-2 in the count. Ray came into the game. She was hitting .395.
2 strikes on her now.
And here comes the 1-2 pitch. The delivery. Ray sends this one out, and the
I think it's going to fall.
Drop.
Oh, no. Snow cones it.
Oh,
and then gets the runner out at second base. What a great play out there by the left fielder.
And they will call that both. They will call a double out. So that does end the side. No runs scored. We remain at 3-2. We'll be back after a 1-minute break here on WJLX with Bevill State Softball.
The Shirt Shop Jasper by Boutique Designs is your one-stop shop for all things custom and personal. Featuring embroidery, applique, screen printing, vinyl, sublimation, custom apparel, and much more. Hats, t-shirts, polos, we've got you covered. Open Monday through Friday, 10 to 4. Give us a call, 205-300-7125. Go by
it should
Rebecca Rhodes Franklin,
work the same on all the Facebook pages.
1803 Alabama Avenue in Jasper. Find us on Facebook at The Shirt Shop Jasper.
If you are looking for fresh seafood straight from the Gulf right here in Walker County, head to Crawfish Warehouse, 1825 6th Avenue in historic downtown Jasper. serving up fresh fish, shrimp, oyster, and so much more. Check out our daily lunch and dinner special. Happy hour all day, Tuesday through Friday. Karaoke on Wednesday night and live entertainment Thursday, Friday, and Saturday night. Plus, all your ice-cold beverages served by the best bartender around on Errol T. Kimmy and her friendly staff. Crawfish Warehouse, 6th Avenue, downtown Jasper. Phone 265-2205. I guarantee.
Welcome back, everybody, to Bevill State softball here on WJLX. Top of the 5th inning as Lurlenn B. Wallace will send Chloe Ragsdale up to the plate. They have a 3-2 lead over the Bears. Abby Billings in the circle. First pitch is going to be a ball, 1-0 in the count. We've seen a really good outing by Abby ever since she's checked in. She's had a couple of strikeouts and done really well.
Hit really well yesterday, as we mentioned earlier, and actually, looking deeper at it, Miss Ragsdale at the plate right now had 3 of LBW's 5 hits against Abby yesterday.
Wow.
So really, she took care of the whole lineup. But Miss Ragsdale was a little bit of a thorn in the side, so let's see if she can get it right here.
There's the 1-1, and then she's going to continue to be a thorn as she's going to pick up a single with that. So a good bit of hitting there by Ragsdale as her battle with Abby continues. Now Harley Morrison will check into the lineup. Coming to the plate to face off against Abby. And here comes the first pitch. That one's sent out into the outfield. Will be gathered for the out. Great job there once again. Being in the key spot, Ansley Haynes, excuse me. Well, now coming up to the plate is Price with a chance to help her own cause. Pitcher versus pitcher. And she's going to knock this one out into the shallow outfield, but Peyton Pike is there for a good key catch.
Peyton's been busy so far after checking in at second base.
Yeah, she's been making, guys, she's been making some defensive plays, so we're going to have to keep that in mind for when we nominate our defensive play of the game. Brooklyn Barlow now up to the plate.
Right?
Mm-hmm. So 2 outs here. Runner on first base. And Abby will look the 0-1. That's going to be high. A relay over. They've got her in a run. And it rolled away.
Loose. And she makes it all the way to third.
So with some great base running, we have an advancement to third. Now a little bit of the pressure continues. 2 outs still, though. 1-1 in the count. Ragsdale continues to be a thorn in the side of the Bears. Next pitch is going to be in there for a ball. 2-1 in the count. And I can say one thing that honestly good for us. She's a sophomore. We won't see her next year. And that one's down in the zone. I mean that with all sincerity as respect to her play. I mean, I don't want to see her anymore.
Right.
She is just, she is a phenomenal player. 3-1 in the count. Here's the delivery. That is sent over to short. The relay is going to be in time for the third out. Score remains 3-2. We're going to take our 1-minute break. We'll be back with more of Bevill State softball here on WGLX.
Looking for a taste of old Mexico? Stop and see the Pedraza family and the friendly staff at Los Reyes Grill, with 2 locations in Walker County, on the square in historic downtown Jasper and Highway 78 in Summerton, serving your favorite authentic Mexican cuisine 7 days a week. Call ahead for your to-go orders. In Jasper, phone 387-0086, or in Summerton, call 648-2600. Los Reyes Grill, Jasper and Summerton.
At Friendly Auto Sales, we bring happiness through a new ride. Great deals make happy faces, and our customers can count on quality used cars and great prices. All vehicles come with a 6-month, 6,000-mile powertrain warranty. Friendly Auto Sales is locally owned and operated for over 25 years. Come by and see why we're called the home of the smiley face. Friendly Auto Sales at 2402 Viking Drive, online at friendlyautojasper.com.
Welcome back, everybody, to Bevill State Softball here on WJLX. As it's been for quite a while now, the Lurlenn B. Wallace Saints on top 3-2 at Bevill State, but now up to the plate checking in for us, Sarah Carter, as she sent this one loudly into foul territory. 0-1 the count. Been 3-2 for quite a while, guys. Hopefully we'll break this open. Price will deliver.
Yeah, and talking to Coach Harris, we've talked about been a little reliant on the home run ball the last couple of weeks, which is great when you get a lot of them. But you can hit a dry spell.
And that's going to be sent straight up. Second base gathering this, and she will record it for the first out. Well, Belle Billings, as we mentioned, categorical leader and batting average coming into this matchup. She was hitting .515. She's second in RBIs at 43 and was tied for second home runs with 7. And she's going to deliver a great
She
hit
just turned
out
on that
in
one.
open field.
That's it, baby.
And she's going to get on base. So from one Billings sister to another one, we've got one on base, and here comes Abigail Billings with a chance to help her own cause.
And she's done that just about every time she comes up to the plate, is help her own cause.
Absolutely. And she's delivered very well, as first pitch to her is going to be a ball. 1-0 in the count. I really enjoyed having them on the Player of the Games interview last week.
Yeah, that
they
was
were
a good
a lot
job
of
by
fun.
you. By you and them, they did a good job.
They were a joy. And
They
the
started
girls,
getting harassed a little bit at the end by their teammates.
I liked it. That's going to be sent
They got a
straight
crown,
up.
didn't they, or something like
did.
that?
Yeah, they got a crown to mitts, but unfortunately, Abby not going to get crowned on that one, as that's going to be the second out. Lily Townsend's going to be back up to the plate. 2 outs here, runner on first base. I like the whole crown part of the segment. It was really awesome. I think it added flavor. Meanwhile, Price is going to try to deliver here, and she does deliver a strike, so 0-1 in the count.
Two outs, runner on first.
There's a delivery, and it's going to be 1-1 in the count. Top of the 5th inning here. We remain at the 3-2 lead for Lurlenn B. Wallace. Been that way ever since the bottom of the 2nd inning. And here's an advancement, and going is Bell, and they're going to say that they threw her out. That's going to be the 3rd out. So we'll remain at 3-2. We'll be back for the top of the 6th inning after a 1-minute break.
If you are looking for fresh seafood straight from the Gulf right here in Walker County, head to Crawfish Warehouse, 1825 6th Avenue in historic downtown Jasper. Serving up fresh fish, shrimp, oyster, and so much more. Check out our daily lunch and dinner special. Happy hour all day Tuesday through Friday. Karaoke on Wednesday night and live entertainment Thursday, Friday, and Saturday night. Plus, all your ice cold beverages served by the best bartender Ron, our guaranteed Kimmy, and her friendly staff. have Crawfish Warehouse, 6th Avenue, downtown Jasper. Phone 265-2205. I guarantee.
For Social Security disability, Pat Nelson and the attorneys at Nelson, Bryan, and Cross have 40 years of real experience and over 4,000 favorable decisions. We handle all the complicated paperwork, and as always, there is no cost unless we win your case. Please contact Nelson, Bryan, and Cross for a free consultation regarding your Social Security disability benefits. Nelson, Bryan, and Cross, 205-387-7777. No representation is made that the quality of legal services to be performed is greater than the quality of legal services performed by other lawyers.
The sound of Walker County on 101.5 is WDXB HD3 Pelham, W286BM Jasper, an iHeart radio station. Listen on the free iHeartRadio app for all your music, radio, and podcasts. Free never sounded so good.
Welcome back, everybody, to Bevill State Softball here on WJLX. Abby Billings back in the circle for Bevill, and she'll be facing off against Lexi Key for Lurlenn B. Wallace. The first pitch in there, and that's going to be in for a ball, 1-0. We've been locked at 3-2 since the bottom of the second inning. Abby Billings really has absolutely been phenomenal, but unfortunately so is Price on the other side. There's a pitch in for a ball, so 2-0 in the count.
Yeah, we started the game off with a little bit of offense. Had a 3-2 game after 2 innings, and then all we've got on the board since then is zeros.
Yep, we've been kind of dead silent, but we've had some great defensive play on both sides.
And some good pitching on both sides as well.
Good job by Abby to come back there 2-1. Yeah, the pitching has really settled down for both sides, and we've seen it really pick up. Seen some good strikeouts also from Abby. Here's a 2-1, and there's a good swinging strike. 2-2 in the count.
Not really surprising for Abby, as we talked about, shut out LBW yesterday pitching, but on the other side, Price gave up 7 earned in 3 innings against the same lineup.
Here's the 2-2. That's going to be sent into foul territory. We'll just keep it here at 2-2.
What were the final scores yesterday again?
10-4 in game 1. That's the one that Price started. Right. And then 9-0 in the second.
Okay.
10-4, good buddy.
I said that to a couple of them, and they had no idea what I was talking about.
Oh, my goodness.
The CB radio is long gone.
Yeah, code.
On. There's Abby, and there's that little nasty pitch once again. I got to find out what exactly that's called. 29 miles an hour from Brooks. Thank you, Brooks, for letting us know.
I can't even really put it in the game changer, so I guess they'll bump up her stats a little bit.
Well, now that's sent out into the outfield. AG with the
she gets it.
Diving catch.
Hey, that might be your defensive player of the game right there. She's made 2 so far.
Man, she is absolutely storming the hill today on defense for the second out. The Carbon Hill Bulldog shows that speed and also the good glove accuracy. Now with 2 outs.
I just had that as the first out. Am I missing one? Gets it over?
I guess it is the second out. So the second out now recorded. Charlie Hops.
Well, it's very well possible I could blank out and miss an out, but I had it right that time.
Well, I'm glad you're here to be my extra brain on the side.
Right. Between the two of us, we equal one brain.
And a great job by Pike to make the routine play and deliver it for the third out. Heading to the bottom of the 6th inning, Bevill State trails 3-2. We'll be back after a 1-minute break here on WJLX.
What makes this a great place to live makes Bank of Walker County a great place to bank. You like to bank with the people that know you and share your roots. And we do our best to meet your financial needs while exceeding your expectations. At Bank of Walker County, you don't just have a local bank, you have a local banker. And now we're open for you in the Curry and Smith Lake community. We know the value of working face-to-face, and best of all, at Bank of Walker County, we know you. Bank of Walker County, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Hyundai, with America's best warranty, and Honda, voted most trusted automotive brand, can be found at Honda and Hyundai of Jasper. Take the short drive to big savings on two of the top-selling automotive brands, conveniently located side by side in Jasper. Find great selection, low pressure, low pricing, and a buying experience that can't be beat. Deal directly with the decision makers at Honda and Hyundai of Jasper, where you have the opportunity to compare two great brands side by side. Visit us at HondaofJasper.com or HyundaiofJasper.com and then make the short ride to big savings.
Welcome back, everybody, to Bevill State softball here on WJLX.
Brian, they were playing Dixieland Delight, and I was wanting to get into it and really start doing those chants.
I know.
It got
not,
cut off before.
It's not Bryant Denny, but maybe one day we'll have it Bryant Denny level. Lily Townsend looking to get things started off here for the Bevill State Bears as Lurlenn B. Wallace leads our Bears 3-2. And while we've got just a quick break here, let's mention all of our fine sponsors.
Oh, yeah.
That is so wonderful to us. Our premier sponsors, of course, are Bevill State, Timberline Homes in Carl Cannon, and then as well, the Sapp Law Firm, Honda of Jasper, Jasper Discount Auto Parts, Jake's on Forth, the Alpha Knight and Hayes Agency, Bank of Walker County. Price delivers the ball.
And don't forget Pinnacle Bank is one of our title sponsors as well.
Absolutely. Tyler's Treat Service, Rock and Roll Sushi, Los Reyes, Collins Burke, and as James just mentioned, Pinnacle Bank. We certainly appreciate all of them, and that's 1-1 in the count. And, you know, speaking of Los Reyes, James, you know what I'm thinking after game 2?
Oh, you thinking Los Reyes is the thing?
Yeah, I am. I'm definitely thinking some Los Reyes.
You going
definitely.
To the Summerton location?
Absolutely.
See our friend Caesar?
Well, look.
We got some rally hats going over there.
Yeah, we do have some rally hats out.
We got some gloves on the head.
Yep. Everybody's ready for the comeback.
Do I see a coach with a glove on the head even?
Absolutely. Well, he's got I think he's got a visor.
Oh, he's got his visor upside
yep.
down. Okay.
So that means everybody's ready for the comeback. Lily Townsend, of course, up to the plate. 1-2 in the count.
Hey, if I could ever get a Bevill State hat, I'd put it upside down right now.
There you go. This one's going to be sent straight back.
Maybe a little bit. I worked for the team, and it took them about 2 months to get me one. So.
I've only asked Chris Harris for at least 3 years now.
I asked him for a new shirt back in January, and I'm hoping I'll get it back here in a couple of weeks. You know, a reply.
Oh yeah. Oh,
and that's going to remain foul. So 1-2 remains the count as the battle continues.
I know my first day I came and talked to Tiffany about it. She got my shoe size. I still don't know why because I still haven't gotten anything.
Are you a manager? Sometimes they do give shoes because my son was the basketball manager for a couple years, and he got some nice shoes.
Oh, that's sent over to shortstop. Is the relay going to be in time? It will be for the first out. So now coming up to the plate, here comes Boomer. Brooks, you got the numbers on Boomer. What's she done this for?
She's been quiet today for sure, hasn't she?
Yep, she struck out swinging her first at bat, flew out to left sharply.
So she's due a big hit here.
Mm-hmm. Price delivers. That's going to be down for a ball, 1-0 in the count. The most famous hit for me for Boomer is when she broke that 14-inning deadlock last year, and here she comes with one that's going to go deep, but it's going to be caught for the second out. After 14 innings, we finally broke a deadlock tie with a home run by Boomer, which ended up being the big win last year in the playoffs. So, nevertheless, Maddie Phillips will now get up to the plate.
Nope, not Phillips. She's not related to me. Phillips.
I actually know a Maddie Phillips, believe it or not.
Maddie just missed, hit to a warning track.
Oh,
there it goes. It's going. It's going. That ball is heading to Main Street, Summerton. A great home run, a Jake's on fourth home run by Maddie Fillers, a solo shot, and we're going to tie this game at 3.
You can see on the live feed, celebrating at home plate, the entire Bevill State softball team as the game is now tied.
So looking at to keep it going will be Ansley Haynes, which coincidentally for Miss Maddie Fillers is home run number 5 on the year.
Does that lead the
Excuse me,
team?
4 on the year.
No, it's second on the team. Bell has 9, I believe.
She's
Oh,
tied
wow.
at 7 with.
I'll have to double check that.
She hit some, is that maybe before yesterday's games?
Yeah.
Yep, she had one yesterday too.
It should be updated on the ACCC website, and if the conference is not doing that, shame on them. Here's the 1-0 pitch. There's another foul.
Just a little behind that one.
One ball and 2 strikes is the count.
I thought he called that a ball that first pitch, but
Price delivers.
oh, okay, so he did.
Hold up there. So 2-2 in the count.
You just missed the pitch. It's okay.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Your brain was resetting. You missed that pitch.
Yeah, I'm stat diving here.
Right.
Here's the 2-2. Run that count to full. 3-2. Solo shot by Maddie Fillers has tied this game at 3 apiece.
Haynes has scored at least 1 run in this game, didn't she?
It's going to be sent
Pops
straight
that one
on
up
up,
now.
and it's going to be recorded for the 3rd out, but not before a great solo shot home run by Maddie Fillers ties this game at 3. We're heading to the top of the 7th inning. We'll be back after a 1-minute break here on WJLX.
Timberline Homes in Jasper is one of Alabama's largest manufactured home dealers. Timberline Homes offers a 7-year warranty on all manufactured homes. Financing is especially critical. Each customer has different needs. This is why Timberline Homes maintains relationships with numerous financial sources. Open Monday through Saturday, 8 to 6 on Highway 78 East. Timberline Homes of Jasper.
Tyler Tree Service Incorporated is your choice for professional tree service. Licensed, bonded, and insured, and they offer 24-hour storm service, tree trimming, tree removal, and stump grinding. Tyler Tree Service Incorporated, 205-435-3046.
WJLX is streaming live and worldwide at WJLX1015.com. You can also take us anywhere you go with the WJLX app for your smartphone, available now in the App Store and on Google Play. Simply search WJLX 101.5 and download it today. Live, local, in the community, and now worldwide. We are Jasper's WJLX 101.5.
Welcome back, everybody, to Bevill State softball here on WJLX as Abby Billings back in the circle as she's going to deliver a foul ball. Game is tied at 3. WJLX presenting you Bevill State softball. Brian Hill, along with James Phillips, Brooks Foy, and our producer and engineer back in the WJLX studios, James McCauley. So here's an 0-1 pitch. That one's sent out into the outfield, and it's going to drop for fair ball.
She was on her horse trying to get there and just could not get to the ball. And that's going to put a runner on first base.
So now up to the plate will be Chloe Yates. Game tied at 3.
I just lost my sheets. It's okay.
Billings will deliver, and that's going to be bunted for a foul ball. So 0-1 is the count.
Thank you, man.
Yates back in the box. Abby fires. Holds up on that one, the relay, and there's nobody around second. And going to relay all the way over to third.
She makes the move to third base.
So picks up 2 bases there on the steals.
And no outs. And now a runner on third.
So Yates is back in the box after the base running next to. Here's the 1-1 pitch. That's going to be nailed for a bunt, laid down. The relay over to first is going to be in time as the good defensive plays. Peyton Pike over there and enough time to cover.
Billings played that ball perfectly there.
Absolutely. Great job there by the Bears as that's the first out. The runner remains on third base.
Yeah, they've got one out with the runner on third. They're still going to really have to pay a lot of attention to this runner at third. Coach Harris wanting to talk something over here.
Yeah,
Well,
Ragsdale back up, as we talked about earlier.
Yeah.
Good numbers so far
Ragsdale-
against Abbey.
They're in the meat of their order.
We know Ragsdale is a headache. So
How many? Oh, I got you.
So Ragsdale, who's absolutely been phenomenal in all of her plate appearances in this series thus far, has a chance to potentially do some damage here, guys. Well, we're going to take ourselves a 30-second break, and we'll be right back while the meeting continues. This is Bevill State Softball on WJLX.
Collinsburg Funeral Home in Jasper has been serving the people of this area for many years. Professional, dignified services in your time of need. Call Collinsburg and ask about prearranged services. The number 384-5571. 384-5571. You can depend on the staff at Collinsburg Funeral Home when you really need them. Located on Oak Hill Road in Jasper.
Welcome back, everybody. Bevill State Softball here as the delivery from Abby Billings is going to be in for the ball, so a 1-0 start.
I think they're going to put her on first here.
Ragsdale, who's been a thorn in the side of the Bears today, she's going to get the second pitch, and that one's also going to be ball. And yep, Boomer standing up for the intentional.
They're going to intentionally walk her, which is probably a good idea.
Yeah, she's been
Sets up the double play.
Sets up double play, so it gives you a little more options. Still going to have to keep an eye on this third base runner no matter what.
I think Coach Harris and I have the same idea. I always think you don't want the best player on the other team to be the one to beat you.
Right, yeah, don't give them that opportunity.
Ragsdale's going to head off to first, and we will have runners at the corner with one out. Now coming up to the plate will be Harley Morrison for the Saints. Billings will check her signals as she prepares for the first pitch, and here it is. That one's sent out into the outfield.
It's way back. Oh, she mistimed it.
Unfortunately, not able to get it is Guy.
Gets it in.
And that is going to be a scoring run of 4-3 now. Runners now are going to be on first and third with one out as the Saints have taken the lead back 4-3. Looks like we might have an adjustment here by the Saints lineup. Their coach, Natalie Irwin, speaking with the lead umpire.
Supposed to be Taylor Price, right? Up to bat now.
Yep, number 19.
This would be pitcher versus pitcher once again.
Looks like they're running.
Yeah, they're just changing runners out.
So we've had a switch. Another runner coming up, and this would be Mackenzie Morgan, who has checked in for the Saints at first base.
All right, well, it's still in the same situation. Runners on the corners, one out. We try to get a ground ball here.
Yep, the pitcher versus pitcher duel begins once again as here's the pitch. This is sent out towards AG. She's going to grab that. The relay to second there, but the run does score as Ragsdale comes in for another score. It's going to be 5-3 now. Next up to the plate, Brooklyn Barlow. Two runs have scored here, top of the seventh inning. There's the pitch, and she will fire that one out into the outfield. The guy's out there. Riley grabs it. She will relay, and the relay home is not going to be in time as Boomer tags her. And they're going to try to make all sorts of talk about this one, but it was an out nevertheless.
Yeah, they've called it an out since it happened.
Mm-hmm. That's going to end the side. So that's going to be it for the top of the 7th inning. The Bears will be heading up as we will return in just one moment here on WJLX with Bevill State Softball.
Tyler Tree Service Incorporated is your choice for professional tree service. Licensed, bonded, and insured, and they offer 24-hour storm service, tree trimming, tree removal, and stump grinding. Tyler Tree Service Incorporated, 205-435-3046. Deliciously Twisted. Rock and Roll Sushi is serving up fresh favorites like spicy tuna rock stars, headbanger shrimp, the VIP roll, and more. Even the kids rock with our Kids Rock menu. Rock and Roll Sushi, 19th Street in Jasper, online at rockandrollsushi.com.
The sound of Walker County on 101.5 is WDXB HD3 Pelham, W286BM Jasper, an iHeart radio station. Listen on the free iHeart radio app for all your music, radio, and podcasts. Free never sounded so good.
Welcome back, everybody. Bevill State trails Lurlenn Wallace 5-3 as we head to the bottom of the 7th inning. The good news for us, the returning AG guy with her incredible speed will be leading off for us, and it'll head right over to Ray Guy after this. The Guy sisters from Carbon Hill have a chance to get some things done here. There's the delivery from Price, and that's going to be very high in the zone, 1-0. Brooks, this is almost a story time setting for this at-bat series coming up here. If the sisters can deliver, they'll go directly to another pair of sisters potentially.
Yeah, the back-to-back pairs of sisters, exactly the part of the lineup you want up. 2 fast runners get the inning started. As we know, even AG could hit a one off the scoreboard and it doesn't do you much good. Just need to get on base here, set up for the rest of the order.
Of course, if she does nail one off the wall, that would be absolutely incredible too, because I could see her easily turn that one into a triple. There's the 1-1. That one's down in the dirt. Got to wonder if fatigue's starting to get to Price. She's faced a lot of long at-bats today to complicate the fact that this is also the 7th inning.
Mm-hmm. This upcoming pitch will be her 99th of the game today.
Wow.
She had to be getting close to 100 for sure. And there was pitch number 99.
Well, 100 right here.
And this century mark is going to be, I think, is potentially getting us a mound visit from the head coach. Coach Irwin is going to come on out to talk, and I think we might be having a pitching change here, guys. Our pitching change, of course, brought to you by the Sapp Law Firm. We're going to go ahead and step away and take a 1-minute break while they begin to shuttle things around. Well, let's hold it up here for just a moment. We're not going to take a break, as it was just a simple circle meeting.
I didn't think that they had anybody warming up, but now it looks like there might be somebody warming up.
Yeah, you may think 9-hole hitter here. If you lose her, you're about to see the top of the order for the 4th time today.
Right.
Advantage Bears.
Well, here's the 3-1. And AG is going to be walking. That's going to bring up Ray. The 2 speedsters back-to-back from Carbon Hill are in a prime position that everybody potentially loves to see themselves in sometime in their career. Here's Ray up to the bat. The first pitch. Going to hold up for a 1-0 count. Guys, there's just something special about Saturdays in Summiton. 1-0 count. And for the strike, 1-1.
Yeah, we've had a few walk-offs this year for the run rule victories. We have not had a straight-up walk-off.
Here's the 1-1. Ray will hold up, and now 2-1.
It's not often you see one of the Guy sisters still on first base after 3 pitches, but with that run not meaning as much, better to play it safe.
And that one's going to be in for the strike, so 2-2. Yeah, normally we would see AG, or when Ray's out there, we would see them moving. 2-2. Ray's going to hit this one, and it will drop. So that is going to run runners on first and second with no outs here. Coming up to bat with a grand opportunity, Sarah Carter.
Thank
Just
you
a
for the
reminder.
bless you. Whoever said it, thank you.
4 home runs, so she could make a mark. That's going to be a
she lays
bunt
down the bunt.
instead. It's going to advance both runners. She will get out at first, but now the Guy sisters on second and third. And here comes the hard-hitting Belle Billings with the potential, with a wave of her magic bat, to call an end to this game with a walk-off. 1 out here. Price looks, she will deliver.
It's low.
Be low, so 1-0 in the count.
Well, we saw an intentional walk.
I don't think they can do that here, though. Because look who's coming up next.
That's always tough, but it does set the double play.
Yeah.
I don't know. Isabel's.
1-0.
She turned on that one. Almost
Well,
took Chris
look
Harris's
out.
head off.
You're playing with fire here. Isabel has tore up LBW in 3 games so far.
Guys, we talked just a few moments ago about the sisters, the 2 pairs of sisters doing something in this game. Could we see it?
Well, you got them all over the place right now.
Here's the 1-1. Bell will send this one straight up. And it will be recorded for the second out. So it all comes down to this, fellas. We could potentially get one more on base. But Abigail Billings now up with the potential to win this game or could be the final out. So here's the pressure cooker. Here's the first pitch. In for a ball, so 1-0 in the count. One and the delivery. That one is sent up for a foul. 1-1 in the count.
Let's go, Abby. Let's go, Abby.
Unless there is a substitution by Chris Harris, Lily Townsend would be up to the bat next if Abby does manage to get on base. 1-1. Fouled off. 1-2. As the drama continues, 1-2 in the count. Runners on second and third. 2 outs here. And the pressure time for Abby Billings as Price delivers. This one is sent back,
It's way back.
and it is caught
and
at
she
the
catches
wall.
it right at the left field wall.
Third out here, and unfortunately with that, the Bears will fall to Lurlenn Wallace 5-3. The fellas and I are going to take a break as in between game 1 and game 2. We will be back for game 2 shortly here. I believe, let's see what time we got, 2:45, 2:43. Probably going to look at a little after 3, but we'll be back for the second game as Lurlenn Wallace takes this one 5-3. We'll be right back with more coverage here on WJLX Bevill State Softball. Close out.
The Shirt Shop Jasper by Boutique Designs is your one-stop shop for all things custom and personalized, featuring embroidery, applique, screen printing, vinyl, sublimation, custom apparel, and much more. Hats, t-shirts, polos, we've got you covered. Open Monday through Friday, 10 to 4. Give us a call, 205-300-7125. Go by and see owner Rebecca Rhodes Franklin today, located at 1803 Alabama Avenue in Jasper. Find us on Facebook at The Shirt Shop Jasper.
The sound of Walker County on 101.5 is WDXP HD3 Pelham, W286BM Jasper, an iHeartRadio station. Listen on the free iHeartRadio app for all your music, radio, and podcasts.
Free never sounded